Good morning, friends. It's Thursday, October the 29th. Are you afraid to fail? What does it mean when you fail at something? Is failing something that's the end of the line? I wonder how many parents watch their babies struggle to walk for a week and then slap that baby on the butt and say, "That's it, buddy. You're through. I guess you're just not a walker." No, parents don't say that. They work until their child can walk. They don't quit. They don't give up. They don't keep count of how many times that their child falls down, because the child keeps getting back up and trying again. Our mindset and our attitude about failure has to change. Let's look at a couple of very successful people who, if they had looked at their failure the way that some of us do, wouldn't have made a success in their life like they did. Michael Jordan, considered by many to be the greatest basketball player of all time. He was devastated when he was cut from his high school varsity basketball team his sophomore year. It's a good thing failure only inspired him to work harder. Here's what he said about failure. He said, "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I have been entrusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over and over in my life, and that is why I succeed." I would submit to you that the reason that he succeeded is because, in spite of his failures, he did not quit. Steve Jobs was fired from the company that he founded, Apple. He also failed with Next Computer Company and the Lisa computer. When Jobs returned to Apple, he led the business to become one of the most profitable companies in the United States, in the world. Mark Cuban said this, "I've learned that it doesn't matter how many times you failed. You only have to be right once." I tried to sell powdered milk. I was an idiot a lot of times, and I learned from them all. Jack Canfield, who some of you might recognize the name, but he was rejected 144 times before he found a publisher for his book, Chicken Soup for the Soul. When Jack told the publisher he wanted to sell 1.5 million books in the first 18 months, the publisher laughed and he said he'd be lucky to sell 20,000. Well, that first book sold more than 8 million copies in America and 10 million copies around the world. Canfield's book brand is now a $1 billion a year brand. Canfield's advice is this. So the reality is that you just have to say, "I'm more committed to my vision than I'm committed to your doubt or my fear," and just go for it. So what's the moral of all these stories? The moral is, don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid to quit. Here are 3 reasons to embrace failure. 3 things that we should do. When you fail, number 1, when you fail while doing and working, you learn about what doesn't work. When you learn, you win. Learn how to extract the wisdom from your experience every single time. And then every single time you get braver and wiser. Number 2, when you fail while doing and working, you are demonstrating courage and strength. Most people are afraid to do what you're doing, and that puts you light years ahead of them. When you fail while doing and working, number 3, now notice, I say when you fail while doing and working, you become more flexible. You learn how to adapt. One of the things we've heard so much about during the last 9 months is how many businesses are failing because they are not adapting to the conditions. Failure teaches us how to look for other ways to make something work. That's the key. Work. Some of you, I've probably told this story before about WD-40. Well, you know why it's called WD-40 is because the first 39 times that they tried this water dispersion method, it did not work. What if they had quit at 39? We wouldn't even have WD-40. One thing that you learn from life, either way, is that things that happen that cause us to fail does not make it final. Failure is not final, but neither is success. The key to everything we do is work. You have to keep on working. You have to keep on learning to adapt and to change. It's been said that you fail your way to success, and I believe that can be true if you embrace the failure, learn, grow, and keep on working. Quitting never got anyone anywhere. Your history does not determine your future. Use it to make the right changes in your life and move forward. That's it for today. I hope this has been helpful and that you'll smash the like and the share buttons. Help me get this message out there. And y'all have a tremendous day. Go out, do something, and work. I love y'all. Mike out.